according to the scripture, what Jesus Christ is supposed to look like. Amen.
The book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ.
It says the revealing of Jesus Christ. Because somebody got to expose the lie and expose the truth. Because one of these is a lie and one of these is the truth. Alright? It says the revealing of Jesus Christ. Read.
Which God gave unto him to show unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass. Verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
It said his hair on his head and the hair on his face was white and it was woolly, right? So this man right here, right? Looking only at his hair. Do you see white or wool? You said no. My brother right here, do you see white or wool on this picture? No. That's one X for this and one check mark for that. Because does he have white wool hair? All praise it. Let's keep going.
His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow.
White as snow.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Which one of these brothers? I'm sorry, which one of these individuals? Which one of these individuals got bloodshot eyes? That one over there, right? Why do you think his eyes are so bloodshot? I agree with you because I've been to the quote unquote Middle East and my eyes was like yellow and red all the time, right? But there's a different reason why Jesus Christ would have red eyes. Give me that in Genesis. Yep, 49 verse 12.
The book of Genesis chapter 49 and verse 12. His eyes shall be red with wine.
It said his eyes gonna be red with what?
With wine.
Y'all probably heard, hey, you can't drink nothing, you're never allowed to drink nothing. That's what a lot of people say.
Why would Jesus turn the water?
And he tried some of it too. You're allowed to drink, you cannot get drunk. That's what it's talking about. That's what the scripture be talking about. The reason why Jesus Christ had red eyes was because he drank wine. And the whites of his eyes started turning red. This man don't even have red eyes. They ain't picking out one picture and say, hey, let's give him some red eyes. Because I know he did that water to wine thing. They didn't even do that. They didn't even take the time to do that. All them different colors. But the white of his eye is red. Keep reading. Go back to Revelation.
Book of Revelation chapter 1 and verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire, and his feet like unto fine brass.
It said his feet was like fine brass. My brother right there, what's fine brass? It's what? It's dark bronze metal. So like we gotta make it plain. So what color would that be closely related to? What? What? Brown. Uh-oh. Let me. My brother, stop up. Come on. I gotta deal with you, bro, because you just said some things and I just can't get it. I can't let you let that down, right? Please, on this sign right here, find the one that got the brown skin. Let's see, you said ain't one, right? Okay. Does that man over there have brown skin? All praise. Let's show you something else about his skin color.
And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace.
My brother right here. Matter of fact, my brother right there. You ever burned anything before?
Yeah.
You burned something, right? What color it turned? How you know it's burnt?
What?
It turned what?
Black.
It turned black.
Right.
So we dealing with my brother, Mr. Glover, right? If he was brown originally and it looked as though he burnt, what color would he be? He'd be a dark-skinned black man.
Right.
So this picture can't possibly be Jesus Christ. Because the Bible even told you, we about to reveal what Jesus Christ looked like.
Right.
We're not saying that's what his facial structure would look like. We just gave you a depiction based on what the scripture said. See what I'm saying? All right. So now real quick. So we come up here and we're trying to teach our people exactly who they are, right? You do understand who you are. Or do you know who you are? What's your nationality? According to the Bible.
How did you get a Bible?
What? African American, right?
According to the Bible, you are
We are his brethren. His brethren are called Israelites.
right.
That's who we are, right? The Bible been around for thousands of years. Thousands upon thousands of years, right? So what we come out here to do, according to this sign, whatever you will naturally call yourself today, relates to what tribe you fall up under of the nation of Israel. So if you're a so-called African American, you will be from the tribe of Judah. If you come from the West Indies, you know, places like the Caribbean, you got like Jamaica, you got Grenada, you got all those places, you will be considered a Benjamite from the tribe of Benjamin.
Right.
Levi from the from Haiti. See what I'm saying? That's how you identify exactly who you are, right? Based off of where you're from. Also, as long as you relate to the curses that we were bringing out, the being low in the society, relating to this, because this is our history. Everybody can't lay claim to that type of history. But this history right here shows us that according to the scriptures, we are the Israelites. We're not gonna say the biblical Israelites. Israelites ain't never went nowhere. We're looking at them right here.
Right.
Y'all looking at them right here.
What's our original nationality?
Israel. We come from the nation of Israel. We lost it during slavery, right? So my brother, as an Israelite, right? Because you agree that you're an Israelite. You agree that we the curse is pertained to us, right? So what is your responsibility as an Israelite? Because we ain't up here to just tell you you're Israel and just leave it at that. You're like, dang, I'm an Israelite. Yes.
Who has God for? Teach us about
Right.
know the truth.
So you said something good. You said teach. Before you teach, you got to set the example, right? By setting an example, that means you're going to follow the laws of God, right? Give me that in Deuteronomy chapter 10, verse 12.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 10 and verse 12. And now, Israel, what do the Lord thy God require of thee?
Because we all ask the same question. It's like, dang, I know Israel. I'm hyped. Yes. Woo, I'm hyped. And then you be like, all right, what am I supposed to do now? So we turn to the scriptures. It says, now Israel, what does the Lord thy God require of thee? Read.
But to fear the Lord thy God, to walk in all his ways, and to love him, and to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul.
So it's giving you a lot of explanations, but it's not really hitting the money because that's up in the air. It's very general and vague, right? But read.
To keep the commandments of the Lord.
That's how everything is summed up. All the stuff that he listed before, that's all summed up in keeping the laws of God.
Right.
There are some laws that our people just don't know that they break it, right? So like, let me ask you this, right? You got the what we call that? What you call that?
A goatee.
A goatee. Okay, it's cut down. It's cut down, right? Do it grow on the side a little bit? It grow, right? All right. Let me show you something according to the scriptures. Hey, man, I gotta edify you, my brother. I gotta edify you, man. I gotta deal with you. All right.
The book of Leviticus chapter 21 and verse 5. They shall not make baldness upon their head.
Make baldness upon their head, so you can't take that razor and smooth that thing out. That MJ fade and MJ anything, can't do it. You can't do it. Ain't that right? That brother is not taking a razor to nothing right there. That brother letting that wool just hang out, right? But that's what the scripture's telling you to do.
Right.
Right? Keep reading.
Neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard.
They shouldn't shave off the what?
The corner of their beard.
Now, I know you want to be crispy, right? But the definition of crispy today that we've learned is not the definition that God gave us, right? When you hear about men in the Bible, they all had beards. It was a shame for that beard to be cut off. You know what I'm saying? It was to the point where in the scriptures, you had to stay your ass away. Somebody see you and they see you, bro, you got baldness on your face? Hey, keep that brother over there. You ain't even be around me like that. That's just like when you see somebody, you hanging with somebody and they stink and you don't want to be by them, that's exactly what it's like. Give me that. Should I have the beard? Yo.
The book of 2 Samuel chapter 10 and verse 4. Wherefore Hanan took David's servant and shaved off the one half of their beard.
Shaved off the what?
One half of their beard.
Now today, in today's standards, right, that would be the equivalent to what we do, bro. Because I used to do the same thing. Like, granted, I'm a young man, but I used to any type of hair that grew this way, I'm like, nah, let me clean this off. Let me get this right. I'm like, doing. You know what I'm saying? I thought that thing was crispy. I was like, boy, I look good, what? Oh, that's what I used to do, right? But this is exactly what happened. This was a negative thing. Hanan was not our people. Read.
And shave off the one half of their beards, and cut off their garments in the middle, even their buttocks.
So not only is it talking about the beard being cut halfway off, it's talking about their ass hanging out their pants. Do our people do that today? Most definitely. Is that something that they're supposed to do? No. Keep reading.
Even their buttocks, and sent them away. When they told it to David,
When they went back to David, they were like, oh, David, I know you see me, bro. I got all my pants hanging off my ass. And I'm like, man, David looked at his face. He's like, what happened to y'all? Read.
he sent to meet them, because men were greatly ashamed. And the king said, tarry at Jericho until your beards be grown. And they returned.
It said they were greatly ashamed. They was greatly ashamed. They didn't like that thing. They were greatly ashamed, meaning they understood the law.
Right.
Because the law was given to us that we weren't supposed to do that. Now they have been forced to do it. So they was like, hey, y'all good. Y'all should be ashamed. Go over there and just stay over there. Don't come around me. That's exactly what happened. So when it comes to the laws, we got to make sure that we don't shave off our beards nor shave off our hair. All right? That's an Egyptian custom, actually. Like when Joseph was in captivity in Egypt, when he had to go before the Pharaoh, guess what they made him do? They made him shave off all his hair to fit their custom. It wasn't our custom. What's going on, my brother, right there? So what I'm teaching my brothers right here is different laws that pertain to our people. We are, as so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we are the Israelites according to the Bible. Would you agree? You agree, right? So what we were just dealing with is the beard. That's a law that a lot of our people don't know about, but it's easier for us to keep than what we actually think. So my brother, you gonna continue to shave your face? What?
I'm gonna let it grow back.
All praise. Let that thing grow out, man. Let that thing grow out.
Brother, I just shaved this off 2 weeks ago.
About 2 weeks ago, just let that thing keep growing out. Eventually, you put some braids up in that thing. I don't know how yours gonna grow out, but that's what you gotta do.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you. It's nation time.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord. His word, his word, his word, his word.
Bishop Yawasop of Israel United of Christ. We just concluded a youth violence conflict resolution seminar.
Doing most of the stuff out here now. Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil.
So it was important for them to see us, to see what they can aspire to. by seeing brothers and sisters just like themselves so that they can actually have a model in their head and in their spirit and in their heart to aspire to do the same.